Some of you may be thinking in the back of your mind, why not just go straight for IVF? Well, for a few reasons. If you have hydrosalpinx, they will want to remove your tubes before proceeding with IVF because they say that the fluid in the tubes is toxic to the embryo and can cause miscarriage. There's different opinions on that. But if they remove your tubes, your only hope of becoming a mother will be solely in their hands for the rest of your life. And that was a deal breaker for most of my clients. And besides that, as I mentioned before, IVF is extremely expensive. Also, the success rate for IVF is a little too low for most people to put all of their bank savings down. According to Resolve.org, the majority of women have per cycle success rates of 20 to 35%. Not to mention the cost of medications and travel, the risk of complications from those medications now and further down the line. That was also not worth it to many of my clients. A few years ago, I read a book called Healing Ourselves by Noboru Muramoto. It had an astonishing effect on my thoughts and beliefs about healing. The book was based on ancient healing techniques in Japanese medicine. In his book, I learned that according to biologists, it takes 120 days for the red blood globules to change completely. This means there is a 10% difference in the quality of blood within 10 to 12 days, which is the time it takes for the symptoms of an existing disease to disappear. In other words, although it takes 120 days for the blood to become clean, 12 days of proper eating, no ultra-processed food or overeating or excess drinking are sufficient to remove the symptoms and, in most cases, put us out of danger. It takes approximately 3 years to reconstruct the muscle fibers. The same applies to certain organs, but it takes 7 years to change the entire bodily constitution. Now, having that ancient knowledge in mind, we must understand that healing does take time. From this, we've learned symptoms may begin improving within the first 12 days, but healing the entire bodily system may take years. Now, thankfully, we don't have to heal the entire bodily system like a fresh human being in order to have a baby. With this focused, comprehensive plan, the fallopian tube formula, and with your consistency with it, we can significantly reduce healing time of the reproductive system to 3 to 9 months on average. We also know that we can heal even the worst cases of blocked fallopian tubes. So rest assured, your healing may take only a few months, especially if you are consistent and diligent with following this comprehensive system. Even if you also have hydrosalpinx, you can heal yourself. It's your unique body and your personal journey. And I have many clients who have already healed themselves of this and have gone on to have healthy babies. Tune in tomorrow for part 3 of this mini class. I hope this was helpful for you, and as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments.